Trump rejects Iran peace plan response. Shocking development. President Trump just called Iran's response to his peace plan totally unacceptable. You need to know what this means. The fragile ceasefire is now in jeopardy. Iran vows to never bow to pressure. Bombshell demands were made behind closed doors. Is the Middle East about to explode again? You cannot ignore this breaking update. Massive breakdown in diplomacy. Trump's rejection of Iran's proposal has stunned the world. You are witnessing a critical moment. The peace plan that was supposed to end the conflict is now falling apart. Iran's leadership refuses to back down. This is a direct challenge to U.S. foreign policy. What happens next could change everything for the region. Revealed. Iran made bold demands that Trump refused to accept. You need to understand the stakes. The nuclear deal deadlock is back with a vengeance. Tensions are skyrocketing as both sides dig in. Ceasefire violations could happen any day. This is a bombshell moment for international security. Stay alert because the situation is rapidly escalating. You won't believe what Trump said. He declared Iran's response totally unacceptable in a statement that shocked diplomats. The peace process is now in serious danger. Iran's leaders are calling the U.S. arrogant. Shocking rhetoric is flying from both sides. A full-scale conflict could reignite at any moment. This is a massive setback for global stability. Human impact is devastating. Ordinary people in the Middle East are terrified as the ceasefire crumbles. You need to care about this. Families who hoped for peace are now facing the possibility of war again. Bombs could fall. Lives could be lost. This diplomatic failure has real consequences for millions. Are you prepared for what comes next? Revealed. Experts are calling this a dangerous turning point. The US and Iran are locked in a high-stakes standoff. You need to know the facts. Trump's rejection of the peace plan could trigger a massive military response. Iran has warned it will never surrender to demands. The entire region is on edge. This is a bombshell development you cannot ignore. Urgent update. What happens now? Diplomacy is failing and war may be coming. You need to stay informed. Iran has vowed to continue its nuclear program despite U.S. threats. Trump's peace plan is on life support. The window for a deal is closing fast. Massive consequences are about to unfold. This is a critical moment that affects you. Hidden detail revealed. Iran's response included secret conditions that Trump found insulting. You need to know what they asked for. The demands were far beyond what the U.S. was willing to accept. This is a shocking glimpse into the deadlock. Both sides are now preparing for the worst. A diplomatic explosion is imminent. Stay tuned for more breaking details. Broader implications are massive. This breakdown affects oil prices, global markets, and your security. Trump's rejection of Iran's proposal sends shockwaves across the world. Allies are scrambling to respond. The United Nations is watching in alarm. A wider conflict could draw in multiple nations. This is a bombshell moment for international relations that changes everything. Final warning. You cannot afford to miss what happens next. Trump has slammed the door on Iran's plan. The ceasefire is shattered. War is now a real possibility. This is a massive story that will dominate headlines for weeks. Subscribe now and hit the bell. Stay ahead of the breaking news. Energy is building for an explosive conclusion.